And we are in Senegal with our second lead today, where the brother to Senegal's head of state has been in the middle of an oil scandal involving a group that was given exploration rights in the country since the discovery of oil and gas deposits earlier in 2016, this year. Now, Aliou Sall has now resigned as the top administrator of Senegal's oil corporation, Petro Tim, a move that has always been called on by opposition parties in the country. Many have questioned why the president's brother was also given a top position to a project expected to boost the country's economy.
The opposition announced a march today in Dakar to call for the better management of the oil and gas company. It must, however, be noted that the production of the deposits discovered in the country, mainly natural gas, is not expected before several years. Frank Timis and Aliou Sall also mentioned in their complaint 5 witnesses, including former President Abdoulaye Wade, under whom 5 contracts were signed, and his former Prime Minister Souleymane Ndéné Ndiaye. We head now to Dakar, where we are joined by Momar Diongue, a journalist and editor of Vision Mag in Dakar. Thank you very much for joining us today. Why is this issue raising so much tension and passion in the country?
Alors, pour comprendre pourquoi ce débat fait rage au Sénégal autour du pétrole,
to understand why this case is raising so much tension, we must go back to President Wade. In business, his son occupied a prominent place to the point that he occupied the state's heart. All passed through him. In politics, he was so visible that he was suspected of wanting to replace his father. You can understand that the Senegalese population is traumatized by this. There is one Aliou Sall, brother of President Sall, a journalist by training, who has suddenly moved into the oil sector. He has established a company that has benefited from an oil exploration contract, a company which has surrendered its shares to another company owned by an Australian businessman.
Alors, vous comprendrez que les Sénégalais sont encore traumatisés par cette présence outrancière de la famille présidentielle au cœur de l'État, que pour l'opposition, c'est de bonne guerre. Une fois qu'il y a quelque chose qui ressemble sur l'époque de Macky Sall, alors qu'on croyait que la page était tournée, qu'ils tirent sur cette corde-là. De quoi s'agit-il? Il y a le frère de Macky Sall qui s'appelle Aliou Sall.
Well, there's Aliou Sall, brother of President Sall. He is a journalist by training who has suddenly moved into the oil sector. He has established a company that has benefited from an oil exploration contract. A company which has surrendered its shares to another company owned by an Australian businessman.
Et puis qui s'est retrouvé à rétrocéder ses parts à une entreprise qui s'appelle Timis Corporation de Frank Timis. Alors, de quoi s'agit-il? L'État du Sénégal n'a pas gagné un sou dans cette transaction.
Senegal has gained nothing from this transaction, which involves a company that has been exempted from paying taxes.
Alors, l'opposition considère que c'est parce que tout simplement que le frère du président Aliou Sall est tout cœur de cette affaire qu'il a pu bénéficier de tous ces avantages.
Well, is this case being politicized now that the opposition has called for protests this Friday?
Quand l'opposition se rend compte que contrairement à cette proclamation du régime de Macky Sall,
you understand that the opposition cannot miss such an opportunity to lash out at the current administration when it suspects similarities with the excesses of the previous regime. A last question. Do you think that this affair, now in the justice system, will it prosper?
Quelque part, il y a une bataille d'opinion qu'il faudrait gagner.
Well, somewhere there is a battle of public opinions that needs to be won. What matters most is to take off the cover on his side. In such condition, it's difficult for the law to deal with this matter calmly.
La part de responsabilité ou de l'autre camp, ou la culpabilité de l'un ou de l'autre camp. Il y a toujours une bataille d'opinion qui s'organisent autour de cette
So
affaire.
there's always a clash of opinions.
La couverture de ce côté, et ce sera extrêmement difficile pour une justice dans des conditions comme celle-là d'avoir toute la sérénité.
All the more so that there are complaints and counter-complaints in this condition.
That was Moma Diong talking to us about the oil scandal in Senegal. During the last 18 months,